Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming a how to depot your eyeshadows and put them into, magnetize them and put them into Z palettes, and also how to make your own Z palettes. So I've seen a lot of how to make your own Z palettes, but let me be upfront with you guys because no one says this in any of the videos. It is harder than what it looks, I will tell you that. I made one using a DVD case, and cutting out the part where the CD would go into is hard, very hard. So I recommend having someone else do it for you, because it was just, you'll see me struggle throughout the video on trying to like cut that part out. And then even with like the duct tape, isn't this cute by the way? But even with the duct tape, that was a pain in the butt on trying to like measure it out and cut it into place. And then on top of that, I got the wrong type of magnet sheet. I got one for like business cards. So be careful when you are looking at the magnet sheets or tape or whatever you decide to get for the Z palettes. Be careful because, like I said, I got ones for business cards, and so underneath I have the magnet here. So it's like really not as strong as the Z palettes are. So I highly, if you like doing it yourself projects, go ahead and do it, but I highly recommend just getting the Z palettes itself. I have two Z palettes. I have the medium one in black, and I believe this was like $17 or $18, and then I also have the small one here, which I think is so perfect for like throwing it in your, not throwing it, don't throw it, but to put it in your like makeup, your everyday makeup bag, and this is perfect for travel. They actually are both perfect for travel, but I just recommend spending the extra money because they're not that expensive, but I just recommend getting the actual Z palettes, and if you get it, you can still like customize it yourself with like the duct tape or whatever you want to do with it, but they have lots of different options and prints and patterns. So yeah, but this is one Z palette. I depotted some NYX single colors, a MAC color, this is from an e.l.f. palette, Wet n Wild, a Wet n Wild single, and a Wet n Wild blush. So like this is just perfect for like for the whole face, except for I don't have bronzer, but this is just perfect to throw in your bag if you want to touch up throughout the day. So this was perfect. And then my medium one, I just have a bunch of my Coastal Scent singles in here and some BH Cosmetics singles. You can get Makeup Geek singles, MAC, all of them fit in here. Now going on to the ones that I made, I'm going to show you two options on do-it-yourself palettes, Z palettes. So the first one is like, this one was Creatology, the brand from Michaels. And so I just made this into like my Wet n Wild trio set. So I just depotted a bunch of them and then just put them in the color range that I like. So it's just magnet at the bottom, and then there are and then it's just duct tape above the magnet, so it just gives it some color and makes it cute. So there's that. I don't recommend this for traveling because this lid does not shut all the way. It's just good for you know, getting all your Wet n Wild colors, all the trios or 8 pans. It's just great for organizing them, getting them all out and having it in all just one. But I recommend, do not recommend traveling with this. Again, I said I made one from a DVD case. This was quite difficult, but if you are up for the challenge and just to be creative, I definitely recommend doing this. But this is what it looks like, the back. Like I said, the magnet that I put in here is not strong enough for this, but I thought it was cute. And like I said, it's just great for storage. And then I just have some extra magnets from zpalette.com, which I highly recommend. I got like a 30 pack of these rounds for like $5 even, and they have the square ones as well. So I want to definitely invest in more of the square ones because the Wet n Wild trios require the square ones than the round. So yeah, so let's get right into it. I will have all the products listed now. So first you're going to need a DVD case or Crayola, Rosart. These are Creatology magnet cards with adhesive. That way we can make these magnetic so that when we depot our eyeshadows they stick right into these things. Let's get started with the DVD case. I know you probably have seen lots of tutorials on how to do this. So you want to just take the insert out here and place a cardboard box in this section where the CD case, where the CD would go. So we're going to cut this part out. Take a box cutter, just go ahead and cut along the edge.